Today I want to talk about preparing for gigs, more specifically jazz gigs. So I play a jazz gig at this place called Madeline's. If you're a Daytona local, I highly recommend going. We play every other Thursday. I don't usually play a lot of jazz gigs. I mostly play in pop and rock bands. So when a jazz gig comes along, I actually have to prepare for it because I don't know that many standards. So I just wanted to go through how I prepare for gigs. So I have pretty good song retention if I have played the song many times, but for songs that I don't play a lot, sometimes all I need is a key and the first 3 or 4 notes to get me started. We're kicking off tonight with this song called Chicken Shack. It's an A blues. All I have to see is E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E. And now I got it. The next song on the list is All of Me, and as long as I know what key it's in, I'm good. I can play that. Sissy Strut, I'm good. After Sissy Strut, we have Redemption Song. Now I play in a reggae band, and we play Redemption Song all the time, but it's a guitar feature. The guitar player stands up and sings it by himself. Never really play the song. So for this, instead of writing out a chart or finding a chart, I just wrote the key, the first few notes, and I wrote out all the lyrics. Because if I read along with the lyrics, then I'll know where I am form-wise in the song. Then we have Well You Needn't, and for charts that are really standards that we play like the original, I put them on my iPad. And after Well You Needn't, we're playing Girl from Ipanema, but we're playing Girl from Ipanema in a different key. Usually I would be used to playing it probably in concert C or E flat, like either of those originals, the Frank Sinatra or the Stan Getz with what's his name. But we're doing it in concert G, which is my A. So I just had to write the first few notes, then and then I got it. It'll be fine. The rest of it will be fine. As a horn player playing in a quartet, I have to be in some sort of leadership role when it comes to guiding the band, which I'm just not that used to, because I usually play in bands with band leaders, like the rock bands and the reggae bands, where somebody else is starting and ending songs. But in this specific playing position, I have to be the one doing that. So I kind of have to have my stuff together, my music and the song order. Now, most of the time we wouldn't have a set list because it's a jazz gig. You would just play tunes. But this week we're playing a jazz festival on Sunday, so we have to have our sets prepared so that we can really jive and move through the set pretty quickly on Sunday. So I guess I'm doing this video to show you that you can't just bring a real book to the modern jazz gig. You're gonna be playing different songs if the band wants to. And it's not all just calling standards. Like for this gig, we also play originals by the drummer. So I have to take those home and learn them. There's no recordings of those originals. We're making the recordings of those originals. Study in Blue, Paul Unsworth, will be released in coming months. I'm not gonna play that song out of respect for Paul. I'm sure he doesn't want me to blow him up. But we're playing different material than most jazz quartets would probably be playing, so I can't just read on the gig. And by the way, if you're just reading on jazz gigs, you're probably doing it wrong, because none of the songs are really written how they were played or intended to be played. For instance, this is Don't Get Around Much Anymore, with a light in the middle. You'll see that these are just straight eighth notes. if I played it straight, it would sound like this. That's not that great. There needs to be swing on it, and they don't include that. So I would never want to read a song like this on a gig, because I know, because I've listened to it, it goes kind of like this. So I actually went to a jam last night before a gig, and it was with friends and guys I haven't played with before that I've met. But it was actually kind of embarrassing. Like, I didn't know a lot of the songs that they were playing, and it was fine. I could hear the chords and play a nice solo, and by the end of the song, I could play the melody with them, which is awesome. That's a great skill to be able to have. Work on your ears, that's fantastic. But I'm going to spend a little bit of time, a lot of time, and I want to learn like the 50 songs that get called a lot at jazz jams, because I don't want to be the guy that doesn't know any tunes.